So I'm going to use this algorithm here. First of all, when the microbit is shaken, it's going to choose a random number, either 1 or 2, and it's going to save it in a variable called answer. Then it's going to check and see if the answer is 1, and if it is, it's going to say yes. And it's going to check if the answer is 2, and it is going to say no. So on Microsoft's Microbit website, I'm going to create a new project. I'm just going to call it Fortune Teller. I'm just going to quickly skip through the tools. This is the simulator. This here is our toolbox where we can drag out blocks of code that we want to use. This is our workspace. This is where all the code is going to be put together to build the program. And then we can share it using the share button up there. And if we need to download it onto the microbit, we can use the download button down here. Okay. So I'm going to start. I'm going to go to the input toolbox, and you'll see here we've got this button on shake. Okay, so I'm going to drag this one in. You'll notice it doesn't have to go. It doesn't go inside either of these boxes. It can be by itself here. I then want to create a variable that's going to be called answer. So to do that, I'm going to come down to variables, and I'm going to make a variable. I'm going to name it answer. You can now see that I can set or I can change my variable, and I'm just going to set my variable here at the beginning of the onShake. Now I want to pick a random number to go in there, either 1 or 2. So if I go to the math toolbox, you'll see if I scroll down a bit, you've got this one here, pick random 0 to 10, and I'm going to drag that in. Now you'll notice this one is kind of oval, and it will fit into this kind of oval block here. It won't go anywhere else, but it can go there. At the moment, that's going to pick a random number between 0 and 10. I want to change that to 2. Now if I have 0 to 2, that's actually 3 numbers. It could choose 0, it could choose 1, or it could choose 2. So that's 3 numbers. So I want to have that changed to 1, and that will be inclusive of the 1 and the 2. I'm then going to use a selection statement. So I'm going to go back into my logic, and I'm looking for this if something is true then else block, and I'm going to put that underneath my set answer in here. Now I'm going to check, this is where I'm going to check to see if the answer is equal to 1. So I need to go back into my logic toolbox and scroll down where I've got my comparisons to something set 0 equals 0. And you'll notice this is hexagonal, so I'm going to drag this hexagonal, and it can go in here where the true statement is. Okay. I wanted to check if the answer is equal to 1, so I'm going to change this to 1, and I'm going to go back to my variables where you've now see that I've got this answer block that is oval again, and that can go into there. So I'm now saying if the answer is equal to 1, then I want it to show the string. So from the basic toolbox, I'm going to show string, and it's going to say yes. And if it's not, I'm going to get it to show string no. Okay, so now my microbit there, you see that it's been shaken, so that was yes that time, so that must mean that the answer was 1. See if I can do it again. Sometimes you have to, oh, okay, that's yes again. Okay, that time it came out no. So you can see that it is doing it completely at random. Let's just say that I wanted to change it to 3 numbers here, so I could change this for pick random between 1 and 3. I'm going to keep this if the answer is equal to 1, then show string yes. If I come down here, we've got the else statement and then the no. If I come down here, we've got an add button down here, a plus button. If I click on that, you'll see that this is now showing me the else statement shows you no. But here we've got an else if, and then another hexagonal something then. I'm actually going to move this one up here to no, and here I'm going to check if the answer is equal to 2. So I can actually just right click on here and duplicate this and slide it into here. I need to change this value to 2, else if the answer equals 2 it's going to say no, and then if it's not, so if it's not 1 and it's not 2, then the else bit is going to be showing it what it is going to be for 3, so I could write in here maybe. Now when I run the code, so that time it was yes, so that must have been the answer equals 1. That time it was no, so it must have been the answer equals 2. Okay, I've got yes again, so the answer must be 1. No again, the answer was 2. Oh, here we are, maybe. There we are, that's showing you that the variable would have been set to the random number of 3 there.